been great with the utility. If he can nail some really crucial, you know, flashes and 0 points, he might be able to nullify
and they
some
use
of
the
this
brim, so they
explosiveness
really
that
want to
RB
go
can bring.
fast for
He
a
can
lot
be
of
a
this
big
when they
part
get onto
of
attack, so
shutting
it should
that
be
down
interesting.
potentially, 'cause very few other teams have been able to do it.
Alright, DRX on defense, GenG on attack in terms of the pistols. We got... Okay. And the pistols have been 1-1 so far.
Stays. Does GenG take one map off of DRX? Or are we going to have an early night? All eyes on RB, like you mentioned earlier.
Early aggro, they insta-disrespect this, kind of. Yeah, insta-disrespect this. And they are pushing fast. This Viper Molly is everything.
Oh, he sliced off! Oh,
wow, you're crazy!
No way! Eco does make a trade.
Yeah, it doesn't get punished for it. They get the trade. They try to insta-react over towards site.
I mean, this is what makes him so scary. Even though you throw the stuns and the
Man, Mako is killing everyone.
To find the timing to slide through.
Not expecting this in heaven. Too strong for a pistol. And nice. Nice pistol from them. Okay, 1-0 in terms of this. 2-1 in terms of just the map altogether.
Was there with a great reaction after picking up that frenzy. I thought he might get caught.
I mean, Mako did great. His 2 kills were the most important ones. I'm very surprised that the RB got the first kill here.
I mean, that's why this map was picked.
Dude, the Viper was not expecting it. He's got the molly down. You don't expect someone to slide through it.
When it comes down to some of these individual plays, I think DRX has shown us that they have that much more.
I mean, yeah, exactly. The timing on that. The timing. He dodges.
In terms of how they're handling this again on defense, just pure focus on winning this round, and then whatever's left, they'll keep into the bonus. Stacking orbs on the breach for GenG.
Yeah, it's a sewers push. They're gonna put God dead just to see, but it looks like it's just a hold here from the side of Buzz. It looks like he's just kind of hedged his bets. It's like he's got something at every angle for the B side. He's got a nano swarm on the south and on the east, and on the north he's got the alarm bot. So, you know, expecting maybe a push, but it's just GenG just kind of just looking to see if they can maybe find a player that they can isolate.
They can get some orbs here still.
Have RB here. 1 recon bolt left.
We're exploring the map.
Stacks could be in position.
Breach stun is ready, yeah? Okay. Contact, tuck in, breach stun.
Oh, no. He's trapped now. Upon contact, tries to sprint away. He actually makes it out.
He doesn't just fully make it out. He only took 2 bullets.
That's one of those opportunities where if
30 seconds left.
0 point had been used early in the round there
was a really good breach stun that came in from Stacks as well. So his stun on top of Breach's stun.
It's just all the utility, Mako!
Oh my.
Spraying down again and again, even going in with the sortie.
What's the bet that Mako put this a little bit to the right so that he could just spam the left side?
Unfortunately.
I just don't think he's a player that makes mistakes, so I'm pretty confident.
No, denied.
Nicely done on this in terms of the ults as well. They get Mako's ult kind of close. Buzz's ult is halfway there. Not too bad. No deaths in terms of this one. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty good bonus.
You know, just no matter where they came from, they were ready.
Just great timing on every piece of utility out of DRX. First off, the Sky Stroke, then the Nanoswarm, then another layer.
The questionable Void. What's up, dude? Welcome.
They cannot push past it. Now they have the guns, but
okay, full guns on this. Missing a little bit of util though. Missing a nade, missing a boombot. Unless we just threw that, we're missing a Viper. No, that's the Viper smoke. Okay. They disrespect the smoke again, though. They push out. It's the pistol round. Damn.
And he's still alive. RB as well as Foxy.
Damn, the flashes are crazy. Surely he goes down. Okay.
And he will be able to do so with this Phantom of his.
Every single time there's a molly here and they're just forcing it. The double satchel all the way over, the slide through.
I mean, now
2 flashes from Stacks. Yeah, so bonus rounds was exactly the same as the pistol round for DRX.
And now Buzz just trying to play, you know, to see if he can get any damage, maybe find another kill on the Mako now.
Information. If anything, he's reading this. He has that much utility on the B site, so he's not worried if they actually push through.
Yep.
Smoke's gonna go down.
Yeah, he dodges the 0.
Oh my god!
And you have a molly,
An instant pick
I imagine.
Off, and that's
Oh.
Meteor's head dropped. And it's
And he's buying a lot of time. Teammate comes in.
Buzz has arrived on the scene as well.
Uh-oh.
Pretty soon this is going to be genocide, but
Yeah,
GenG
he handled that very well. I thought he was going to get
will
traded
be
no
able
matter
to
what.
answer
Nice
back.
second shot from him.
DS finds a round.
That was huge from DS. That looked
It's good damage though,
that
really
looked
good
dangerous
bonus.
for sure.
Comes into the big buy rounds.
Mako and Buzz there.
He's got
setting
a
up the crossfire. Look at this.
got a
Look at
breach
this
ult.
reaction.
Holy hell.
You know, it's a change in the ideas, right? The first time we saw RB kind of push on his own with some support from Stax' utility from range. This time, they kind of use that information against GenG. They're like, we're going to go even further now with the blast packs from Boxy. Good luck being ready for this.
Big buy rounds.
And they weren't.
That means that whoever loses it has to go to a low buy. We have a breach ult, and we are not close to getting anything else. So
We need to see more of it again still, but now Buzz just walks forward, finds a frag.
nice
Does
trade
get
coming in.
tagged up by TS.
Breach is here with ult.
Continue to go on in. Mako trying to delay it as much as possible. Buys in the orbital
Really
strike,
thought
but
they were
Stax
trying
will
to
be
push
able
him
to
heaven, and
arrive
they
on
just
the
wanted
scene.
to try and get the
Nico and Meteor, though,
duel
just
out.
inside of these smokes, they will be able to push them back. And look at this, they're not just committing to the site. They know they have the numbers, so why not?
Yeah, nicely done.
Pressure
Find out
there
where he
on
is.
Mako.
Oh, did they?
Forced out.
Okay,
The
actually looking
orbital
like they don't
strike.
know where he was.
And then TS is able to kind of wrap around that and still find the kill. So
Either way,
really nicely done
they
there
make
by
the right
TS.
call.
That
Yeah, in terms of the Brim ult, he
really
just wanted to
helped
protect
make this round
himself
a
for
lot
the
more
rushing
winnable for
heaven, so he did
GenG.
his ult in this area,
Certainly,
and then just took the
I
duel, but
think
the stun was
Boxy
too
has to
good. So
consider just
very
saving
nice
the
round
gun.
for GenG.
Maybe looking for an
GodDead
exit
got the
but
most important trade, to be
I
honest, in terms of the
don't
first kill.
suspect he's gonna wanna try to make a play for this.
It's a great
Foxy
game.
wins these.
Overwhelmed
Dude, he's not even going to
DRX
go
if
for it.
anything.
Their money's too low.
We tend to see DRX feeling confident at times, trying to go for individual duels or picks, and when GenG are pushing together and they recognize that, they know, all right, this is an opening.
So yeah, nice
I
round
have to go in
from
right
GenG
now.
though.
And
Got
in this
300,
instance, it
that's
really worked
already
because Mako was not
in
able to
here,
respond.
and then
Foxy
3,000
just holding on
for
to
the
that
win
Phantom.
itself, so that's
This
pretty
will
good.
be a second win for GenG
We got
and
one armor
very
rebuy,
possibly
2
a
guns.
much closer map than we saw on Haven.
Oh yeah. I mean, I figured it would be just based on the map and how good both
Yeah, it
of
just
these
means
teams
that they're
are
going to
on this
just be
map.
doing this aggressive stuff,
You know, you
Vexu.
think with GenG, yes,
It is a little bit
lost
hard
it
for
to
them.
BFM, but they pushed
But they're going
wild
to
to the
just be
limit on
doing
this
like
map,
these.
so they're a very solid
Basically,
team.
once there's
So
pressure, there's going to be a lot
certainly
of pressure
the thing to keep
where they're going to be
track of here,
sending
though, for
it.
me
So
is DRX is
I think GenG
generally
will
much
kind of
better on the
understand how to
attacker
play
side.
against this comp. We'll see.
So keep your eyes out. I think if GenG gives up 5 or 6 rounds even on this,
Zash, what's up,
attackers
dudes?
have to GenG's
Honestly,
defenders
man,
have,
like really well
then
done for your
I'm
first game, bro.
concerned
That's
for
why.
GenG. I feel
I'm
like
glad that
DRX
you.
is really good.
I'm glad that. I know it's
One
like
side
a
or
horrible
the other,
situation
you're
that you're
going
in,
to
but
have
like
to
I'm
win those
glad that
rounds,
you're
but we
like
start
you're
things
doing
off
good, man.
Explosive towards A main. Just the mountain of utility on towards the
Look at
feet
it,
of
like this was the
RB.
best the teams looked,
Can't make
so
it out alive
yeah,
this
you should be
time.
like really
And
happy
that's
with
huge.
it.
That's both Phantoms. that
And
DRX have
hopefully it's
brought
only
into
up from
this
him.
round
They will be able to plant the spike now. The question remains, where does DRX come from? Just watching and waiting for it. Mako potentially trying to line something up along with Stax. An interesting commit with the null command from GodDead. Maybe necessary, if anything.
Oh, on
Even
your
though this
own?
is an eco.
Damn.
Ooh, a shot from King.
Dude, he gets another
Buzz.
one here.
Now pushing out A main. King might not be aware, but still
He gets
able to
all
get
of
the
them here.
spray.
Okay,
Thanks to the
okay,
weaponry.
okay.
Oh, some great reactions there from King. Oh my god. If you guys watched some of our kind of side content we have here, we've been doing highlights of some of the players from each team, you know, playing in Aiden Lab and playing in the practice range in Valorant, and kind of like seeing how, you know, how good their scores can be. King was one of the best in the practice range. He had
Yeah, it looks a lot
great
better
stuff
now,
there.
man.
Mako as well, of course, but yeah,
I
King
think
is wicked accurate.
everything kind of
He is
snowballed out of
so,
control.
so
Like
good, and
like
I
when
think
the
you can see
confidence
why
is gone
he's
as well. That's
really
when it's a
part of
nightmare. So
the Vision
it must have been nice to actually get a confidence game into the team.
Unbelievable Sentinel. He puts up great numbers, time and time again.
Of course, he is playing that bit of a sentinel slash controller role right now. But we need so much more of that.
So another big
See
round.
that again and again.
We
Now
go for
DRX
the
has
same
gun,
push.
and
I've
they
seen
are
the same
positioned
round 3 times
to
so far.
receive GenG. Stacks a little bit of jiggle, and I think he has spotted each other. Blast packs onto site.
The
Meteor
problem
will
for
be able to
GenG
set
at the
this
moment
foot
is they
down,
don't
let
have
the
much
flag down,
space. That's why they
get the
double
spike
push over
in.
towards spawn.
Stax is just calling for a
Damn,
steamer
what the
rotator.
hell
We're
was
in
this
for a full
flash?
5-on-5
They got deads?
retake in the Viper's pit from King, just to block off main.
Oh, this is a nice
You
Viper roll,
have the
though.
lockdown from Buzz, though, to try to counter this maybe, if they can get in position.
Weird
Some
rounds.
things coming out here
Because the
from
smoke
GenG,
off,
they seem,
the smoke over towards drop
content to
kind
stay
of
pat.
wrecks everything, and he does have that one smoke.
This is lockdown. It only could come from the spawn, which might.
What do they got
allow
for this
King to
corner?
sneak
This is
into
the
a
main
little
corner.
corner.
Stay
Maybe
stay
you have
safe.
more
Oh, they have to go
utility catch
blow
him in,
up.
but
Okay,
what
nice
is
decision.
this? A rolling thunder.
Yeah,
GenG
really good
pushes
decision
out.
from them, because
They
I
are
was thinking
fighting
this is
DRX
the only corner
back
where they
off.
stay safe, so they have to go aggro to get it.
DRX
Nicely
just
handled
giving
from
us up.
GenG.
they had to make it work off of that lockdown, and the response there from GenG was beautiful. A rolling thunder to clear space, and then, you know, plus the push from TS, and then also the fragment, just in case the push from TS gets shut down. Really well thought out there by GenG. Able to collapse on that from drop and from the site.
Yeah, it was good
Just a
calling on
great
this round. Very
preparation
decisive.
there. You love to see it.
Really good
GenG's
decision,
TS
especially with the ult
currently calling a really good
to
game,
go through.
Really well thought out.
In terms of the money,
Great
they
round,
saved
meticulous
3,
plan.
right?
And forcing a timeout of DRX.
Yeah. The good
Yeah,
thing as well, it's
you don't see
GenG is
that too
keeping
often.
so many people alive,
This
so their
early
money's
in a
really
match,
good.
You know, usually it's DRX
So they have
forcing timeouts.
Yeah.
But, you know,
They have a chance to
clearly
kind of pop
Jeremy sees
this.
something he doesn't like
Get
and
a
wants to try
massive
to
score
fix
in the
it.
first half.
And, you know, one of the things here for DRX to keep in mind is, as phenomenal as Foxy is, no matter what agent he's been playing so far this year, but generally his
Aaron,
defense
stop
been
trying to get me
a
banned.
little bit better.
I'm not drawing the Sassel.
It does remove some of the utility that normally you would have kind of in the back pocket for DRX. Like, we talk about this a lot, right? They're an execution-heavy team, so having a double duelist instead of an extra initiator in there actually does kind of mess with some of the synergy and some of the ability for DRX to make retakes, to do some of the things that they're normally probably a bit more comfortable doing. So I'm curious to see what the adaptation is going to be here, because, you know, you have to stack with 3 or something like that if you're going to try to make some kind of, you know, execute some kind of, you know, typical DRX style play.
We see a little bit of that with the aggression towards A main, but again, this is, I mean, you're absolutely right, because it's an agent composition that we haven't seen that often.
Yeah,
from
because look at this,
DRX. You don't see
AK.
this double duelist very much. And keep in mind, this is the first time they've played Fracture throughout the entire 5 or 4 weeks of league play. But still, off a timeout, suddenly they switch up the pace.
Yeah,
RB
they decide to
pushes
go
out.
something. It's
Pushes
still
out to
it's
3
still
this time.
insanely
Mako,
aggro, but they
swap
kind of have
position.
to go aggro
And
every
GenG
single time,
might
because
look a little bit confused.
like,
Let's see if they can respond to this quickly. Good flash.
like we talked about earlier, they
Good
don't really
reaction
have
here. They're
the.
able to buy a little bit of space. Foxy almost get caught out in the open. Oh, but the crossfire.
You have to make it past the obstacle that is Mako.
He
and
was
an
here
RB
so
from
fast.
behind with the overdrive.
Okay, yeah, they don't really have the
Nico's the only one
information,
left.
right? So once the
3
question
players
marks are
up
cleared,
against
they
him.
have
Has to deal with the
a
first
very rough time
target
clearing them.
That is Buzz. Returns
That's right.
back
Once
around
the question marks are
RB.
created, they have a very hard time
Just
clearing them.
does
So they're being
not
very
hit.
proactive
Doesn't
on their
whip in these
defense.
moments.
So you might see
Love the
GenG after
change play
this.
here from
Honestly,
DRX. You know, start
I'm not
pushing
saying they're
the
going to
pace
take a
again.
pause or anything, but I'm
Early on, if
thinking
you
in terms
remember,
of how
that's
they're
when
going to
things were
play,
working well for
probably
them,
going to
was
start
when they were
holding
pushing
defaults
towards
way more.
Attacker spawn with RB. You know, Stax and Foxy were doing it from a main side. This time
The
they
problem
sent
for them is they
RB
have
from
no
the B side.
sentinel to get information, so
Great relay bolt.
they can't go for like the normal 4-1
Little bit of
that
extra
a lot of
utility
teams
there
are
as well,
doing.
but allows himself to
Well, they
get
could,
going
but
as
the
overdrive,
one's just going to get
able to find
overwhelmed.
the backside of GenG's line. So Mako and Foxy able to buy enough time there that they're able to get the Neon over quickly. Now he's been suppressed. He's gonna have to just push on this.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, he
Again,
ate
it's a
so much
utility that
util.
sets up so much of it for Foxy!
Holy hell.
What immaculate timing with that showstopper!
I haven't seen a
the
triple
perfect
kill with this
point
ult for
to
so
pull it off.
long.
TS, the judge tries to salvage this round. But is it possible though? Stax is so already up on top of tower.
What? Please give me the replay after the round.
That's mad.
Oh my god.
It's such a big
What
punish
happens
over
is
towards
already
A.
from DRX today.
Over towards arcade, sorry.
I mean, now, you know, Buzz is, you know, sitting there like a bird in a nest with all that utility surrounding himself. And that allows Stax and Mako
Yeah, I
to
haven't seen a
kinda
triple kill
clear angles over here on
for
the B.
years with this ult.
Still one away from a showstopper himself as Meteor, so maybe swing to the
What
other
a
side.
crazy
grab
round.
the
I
orb
mean,
on
they
the way
both
in
sent
and use
it.
that to try to displace Buzz, who has firmly planted himself towards the front of the A site.
DRX are unencumbered in this moment.
Do they
Knows he's comfortable.
spam site? Probably not, because they're just trying to walk contact.
I've got all my little
Buzz with the judge.
to keep me company. Anyone who tries to approach me, you're gonna get zapped, buddy.
This is the future of humanity, making friends with robots.
I mean, we saw Timmy the turret in that previous map. Buzz with the judge now. Oh, just to deny the spike plant. The
Is
round.
it done? It's got time to plant.
Is it over? He still can stick the plant. It's not impossible. Has to be a heroic clutch, though.
Okay, smokes.
Yes.
Smokes and blocks off vision so that
Instant
he can
dark
actually
coverage to give him a little bit more space.
fake like he's gone to other places. Creates the
I don't
question
know
mark
if
over
that
towards
is a
A main.
good corner to hide in because he might
So
be
he's made it
pigeonholed there.
winnable, but
Yeah,
All of
if
this
this Molly,
util, exactly.
if this Molly's right on him, he's dead to rights.
Aftershock, Molly, everything can close out so much.
that
and
Molly
there goes-
missed.
Oh, he backs
Or he
off
would have
just
been
to give
fine.
himself the angle, but
He would have been fine. It's unlucky.
unfortunate.
Okay.
Simple play from Mako.
Please.
Let's see that Foxy replay.
Please, the Foxy replay.
Yeah, let's see.
Paper
Let's
thin
see the
watch
ult.
it. Come on, guys.
So bad.
Let's see it.
This is
see
everything
that.
I've ever wanted in my life. I can die a happy
Give it.
man.
Replay. There we go.
Let's see this. He's flashed? What? Oh my god!
Damn.
What a reaction.
That's nuts.
Unbelievable. That is absolutely ridiculous, Quack. What?
Final moment.
Dude, both duelists like A to flash and they both sent,
That's
like they
incredible.
both committed.
I mean, that's what you want. That kind of blast packing from a Raze is about as good as it gets.
Stax was right. We have
Yeah,
not
just double
seen
satchel, got on blind.
Foxy's
Knew he
final
was going to be in
form,
this
but
area.
again, GenG
Looks
not
over
backing
to the
out
left
either.
where most likely
Trying
people are
to
going to
push
go
it
once
towards
they've been
Dish.
hit by a stun or a
Foxy
flash.
backs
And
off.
yeah,
Does expend the paint shells though from Meteor.
that's nuts.
Can't even block GenG.
What's that done for economy? Not too much. Everyone can buy next.
Oh,
Here comes Meteor.
I mean, you're not going to get
that
free with
Meteor
it.
Strike. No.
No.
It just narrowly
Stax
avoids
has
Stax.
owned
They've
it
gone
right
past
now.
each other.
Stax?
Ego finds him.
Wait.
And it's going to be Meteor slowly able to cause chaos, ripples through on the side of this map. Goddead firing off as
Stax
well.
had to
Stax
kind of
and
get
Buzz
two
trying to retake.
for the cost of.
Which is past the
I'm
door,
not saying
but
bait because it wasn't like an
Caught unaware from
intentional bait.
behind. GenG now controlling A main
All right.
and finding the lead once again.
Okay, a great adaptation, great patience here from the side of GenG. Even though the showstopper whiffs, still Meteor is able to kind of recover. Stax finds a little bit of value in this round. Goddead, what a reaction there. Ready to spin up towards the top of ropes. And then TS, who's almost always really good on this map. TS is constantly putting up big numbers on Fracture. He is one of the best
Yeah,
controllers
force
on
him
this
down
map.
to a low buy.
Mako
It's
is
very good though. Like in
also
terms of low buy, it's
right up
very
there.
good.
You can see both of our controllers
We-
are topping the kill speed for both their teams.
He doesn't stick that though, right?
That's
Well, that's kind of
what we
nice.
expect. That is
He
what
ults
we
over
want to
towards the
see.
back of A, potentially in heaven, potentially on the floor. I'm not entirely sure. And then they take A main after once the person from A main would be
Guardian
looking
of
there.
all things, but he is up
pretty
in
cool.
the
It's a good distraction to get
position
out.
up by
It's
Dross.
a nice defensive smoke that might stop everything.
GenG slowly going over by Sands. Maybe they go into defender spawn, but all these shots, how does Foxy find them?
Oh
Still a couple more. And this is now Meteor angry and looking
Hey,
to
they
press
handled
forward
this
to
very
claim
well,
this
though.
site. King.
They handled this smoke and this smoke very well, just going on
another
top
as
of here
well,
and just
but-
taking all the jaws. Meteor definitely won out an important 1v1 over towards site though.
Meteor's right underneath you.
He might get Meteor here. Oh, never mind. Ego was watching it for him, so good cross, good cover.
Was just a low buy though for DRX, but they did have a lot of guns. This was a cool, it's a cool round though, cool idea with the Omen ult.
Absolutely, I think they've got a real shot to take us to map 3. Absolutely, I think they might be the first, team to take a map off DRX so far in Pacific. No one else has done it yet.
When you say words like that to me, Paper Thin, oh my god, this has to count.
Does that make
Come on,
your heart
GenG.
flutter a little bit?
Yeah. I want to see it happen.
Okay, they go and
We want to
aggro
see
over
good
towards
Valorant.
tree.
We want to see something shaken up. DRX pull out
I like
more
this
for
reaction.
us.
Just as soon as they get a bit of
You know,
pressure, that they could do the aggro
they're
smoke every
comfortable,
single
they're
time they've been
okay,
doing this
but
aggro smoke. They've kind of
they're
pushed
forced
with
back
it,
against
so
the ropes.
they're
They're
having
gonna
none of
pull
it.
out some
As soon as they
different
think
tricks.
that this might be gone, they just join.
I think there's a decent
There's 5
read
and
here
now they're just gonna send it.
Okay.
from the side of DRX.
That's a
Yeah,
great
Buzz
shot.
For tower, but Buzz
so ready.
just waiting, punch in that time card. Now repositioning
Wow,
Buzz,
what a nice setup from them.
anchoring down on the side itself.
Buzz was
Stack has
huge, yeah.
tower. RB dashing back and forth on towards Jenny. Stack's
Not this again.
Man, he's waiting for the peek. Fires off a reload. Oh my god, King!
God, he got a dink there.
Now the kill leader,
Wait,
he's going
Molly's
in
good.
for it. Viper pin to extend the
Wait,
cover,
all of
but
this
guess
is
what?
distracting, and
Paper
the
Pin
spike's
look at
walking
the
over
minimap.
towards A. This
This was all a ruse.
is a doable
This is all the
2v5.
Diddy go over to the other side of the map. Now this is still going to be challenging. If King can find one, heck, even two.
Okay, less doable.
Not gonna happen,
A lot,
but
a
King
lot
did
less
a hell of a
doable.
job there.
He gets his ult.
At least
I don't
buy
think
some
we're gonna see
time.
it into this round, but maybe he's
I think
yeah,
it
he's
was
gonna
a
try to get a
little
kill.
bit risky to go for another frag in that moment.
Wait, we got a smoke
Eagles got his
to.
rolling
We have no
thunder.
smokes. He's gonna have clear
Maybe
He has to
Mako,
buy
clear
time.
line of sight
yeah,
for all of
and
this.
maybe Mako hangs on to that orbital strike for one more potentially, but go here. He's gonna wait and try to cross this.
Just find a couple more frags, I suppose. No!
That's unlucky.
A little bit of a
That's
whip, and
unlucky.
it's just gonna
Not
be a
how he
simple
wanted it
tap
to
for
go.
Mako. 7, well, not 7, excuse me. 5-6 for DRX.
You don't deserve my
It gets
A little bit overexcited.
Yeah, it gets a little bit scarier every round. The DRX kind of breaks in here on their defender
I
side.
mean, both of these guys
Any
take their
shot would have
ultimates
done.
for this last
Okay,
round
timeout from GenG,
first
just making
half.
sure that they can try and get this last
Timeout
round,
now.
because yeah, inferior on their defense, they got no sentinel, so it might be a little bit harder for them.
You know, use
So
this
yeah, they know that they
rolling
kind of have to
thunder,
win
find a
this
good
half.
opportunity for it. I think, you know, either you try to maybe identify where Buzz is with the Killjoy utility and then try to send in your rolling thunder on the back of that potentially, because that round, you know, if I'm Bile, I'm looking at that and I'm going, well, the Killjoy was really the biggest problem here. It's the utility that Buzz was able to put there that really kind of slowed everything up and made this round far more difficult than it potentially could have been. So let's use our ultimate to try to nullify kind of that
Daka,
sight
how you
anchor
feeling
ability
today?
that Buzz has.
Feeling better
Let's see if
now.
we can make
I
it
feel
work
like the
back
worst
to
must be
that.
behind
And
you, surely.
you know, could be tough because you have the orbital strike, right? That can buy more
Free,
time
feeling
to kind
good,
of
back
add
in the
an extra
office,
layer to
damn.
that.
I think that's why
Respect,
it's so
man.
crucial. You need to
Good to
kind
have you
of
back.
go to where Marco is not in this
Well,
round.
right. That's exactly right. That's the tough part. Is you don't want to go where Buzz is. You don't want to go where Mako is.
I think you can go where Buzz is, just overwhelm it. But if they're both together, just
Exactly.
go the other side.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
tough.
what this timeout is all about. I think GenG will try to approach this slow, but DRX will
Okay.
go fast, trying to.
So they do a
just
timeout
find
into this,
whatever
they do
piece
have a
they
big
can.
ult, but that's pretty much the only
Mako
ult they're
and
going to
Buzz's
have in
job
terms
in
of
this
this Buzz
entire
one
round is to
kill
stay
away
alive,
from
make
getting
use
his
of their
lockdown.
ultimates. Stacks as well with a rolling
And they're
thunder.
going for a top crunch. We haven't seen this one yet in terms of
Yeah.
DRX.
Retake potential.
I say top crunch, it's just going to be dish side
See
only.
what this looks like.
Oh, it's an aggressive push up towards the attacker side bridge.
This gives a ton of info.
The worrying
over to
thing
DRX.
for
They
GenG
know now that this
is
is
they have no
on
idea
the
about
south
this.
side of the map.
Do we make a guess that Mako's on B? GenG, where do you go?
They heard Mako above.
Okay, now they have an
Oh,
idea.
that's
Saw
bad.
something.
Pings go in,
Yeah.
you've seen someone here, you know you lost all the top.
Zipline is not a wise decision
So
right
yeah,
now.
this is going to be a little bit weird.
You can see there is the expectation that
Okay.
maybe somebody on DRX tries it.
Tried to catch someone.
Yeah,
with
I
that
think he was trying to
0.2,
catch the
it's not gonna
Killjoy,
happen.
and
King
then Raze was going to try and destroy all the util.
It's been
This is a
discovered.
big duel.
Stacks finds one. And that's her first controller gone. You can no longer fake out this A site. GenG. How
Again, this comp can't clear question marks, but
Now Stacks can kind of hold
fact that
back
they
and wait
pushed
for
all of this,
contact
it's
and
not
then let
many
the
question
rolling
marks.
Thunder fly, and then you know
And RB can just
That's
slide
good
in
info.
off of that.
exactly here it is.
We're gonna have Eco with a rolling thunder as well. Just to
yeah, they
got
got to try force out of this. Oh, they
RP
can't win this round.
Putting up the
No, there's no chance they win this round. Let's see, their recovery is over towards short. They got 20 seconds. Someone has to go huge, hero.
But he's not entirely needed.
Oh,
Mako
that hits.
still with the sprays, still precise, still looking
Oh
for
man,
more.
stim pack.
A double now, and Foxy to follow up. 10 seconds
Brim
remaining.
Stimmy.
GenG, how do you make a move in this instant? TS, he just finds one, but backs off. Tail between his legs. The round is over.
Nicely done from Mako.
It's so good, so smart
Yeah,
here from
honestly good
DRX.
shutdown from DRX. I
They know that
liked
there's
how
another
they played all
rolling
of this.
thunder,
Bear
so
in mind they
what's
won the
response? Just
pistol, so
Yeet
still
more
very good half from
utility at that
GenG.
door. Just, I
Yeah,
mean,
they
there
had
was
some
a
nice
big shelf,
pushes.
there
We
was
saw like 3
fast
aggro
lane, there was
pushes from
everything
them.
in the kitchen sink to make sure that GenG was pinned and that it was going to be really difficult to allow Mako to get up into that ropes position to do what he does best, pop heads.
Dish soap, towel cloth, kitchen towels, everything. We're gonna
Everything,
throw
dude.
it down. But the thing that impresses me the most, again, is still
Okay, this is going to be fast now. Let's think. What's the comp again? Because they're going to have a lot of side hits. They got Brim, so they can do it from one site. They got Omen Flash, Viper, Viper Molly. Honestly, they could be okay. They have pretty good agents to shut down some of the fast hits.
No, and it's just, you know, again, the preparation during timeouts for both teams is very good, but just a little bit better for DRX, and I see that a lot.
And that's that battle between these two
We'll
teams.
see. We'll see how fast
in-game leaders were
DRX like to do it.
But again, I think not enough attention is given to these coaches. Bile and Termi right now. There is a battle between these two as well.
Certainly. And of course, you know, the deeper parts of the staff that get them prepared, like Elma Putty and Glow.
Here's a Jet main.
Phenomenal coaches on both
He's
sides of the coin that,
he's a monster.
You know, just do great jobs putting these teams into positions where they are in this spot, where they are undefeated coming into today.
That's right. Now we have these pieces. How do we make use of them? And that's the question that pushes us over into the second half as well. DRX, you mentioned this before, Paper Thin. They are much more comfortable on the attacking side.
Yeah.
They have a double duelist.
Yep. No, I mean, this is as fun as that half was, and I'm really excited that it's close so far. I have deep concerns that this could get pretty one-sided pretty quick because, again, historically, DRX is really darn good on the attacker side on this map.
A little throwing of toilet paper on the side.
Oh yeah, you gotta have it. I mean, I'm tempted to I'm waiting for fans to start like throwing toilet paper at GodDead.
Nearly finished your project? Nice.
After they win games or something.
How's this game so far?
Yes.
This map's a little bit closer. First map was a letdown. I was hoping for a real close first map. What the hell is this? Oh, is this the one that goes heaven? I was going to say, when he was aiming at the floor, I was like, is this some mad bounce tech? So yeah, they go for the fast split over towards B. Molly lands here.
Historically, maybe more
smoke in.
Side, especially when they have the double duelist, but you know what?
Okay, and they go for a full retake. They push over towards Dish.
Now you got to play for retake. Some utility to do it though.
Oh, he's going to be an underpass during this. It's going to be strong.
Fragments. Paranoias, flashes,
3 people in heaven. It's a hard retake. They got Omen Flash. They got a lot of util for this retake though. A lot.
I feel like we're just
playing have insane amounts.
The same size as the first half again. Except now there is a timer, and GenG has to go in quick. They're coming up from both sides though. King now pushing out. RB just hiding inside of the sky smoke the entire time. Peeks out at the right time now with the frenzy. Finds some frags. Jumps forward, backwards. He goes all over the place.
There's no way he's still alive. He's gonna get another one.
Still not quite finding the shots. RB punching forward.
Holy
jab
hell.
after jab.
Just the solo smoke in the middle of the site that he sits in the whole time. You can see them pinging about it. It absolutely owns them.
He is so good at the movement.
That was so sick. I like the idea. I like just giving him a smoke that he can play around with a frenzy. And it doesn't matter how much util you've got because you're just not used to seeing a smoke like this.
It's crazy the way that he maneuvers himself. He doesn't even use the sprints. But it's okay. I mean, the way that he thinks when he's playing Neon is on another level.
He's so flexible.
Double pistols.
How do you go from Sova to
Double
Neon
pistols
just
in this one. 3-1 altogether for the best of 3.
In the back right now.
Oh, certainly. Everybody on GenG is probably kicking themselves for not getting that kill. You know, that seemed like one they should have had. You know, where they had an opportunity with that opening pick from King.
Oh, what? A double kill up from 3. What? Where did that come from?
What in the world?
We have to see his perspective after this, but that's 2 Spectres gone from DRX. He's the only one.
Jesus, how's he done that one?
Eco is here available as
well. That's literally the only gun they put into this. They still have a Raise Nate.
Expecting the fault line and Aftershock soon.
And now you're forcing a piece of DRX to have to cover that to make sure those guns aren't picked up by GenG.
Which damage looks good, looks perfect. With the Raise Nade on top of it as well. 4v2. 1v3. Super low HPs too. Nice util. Nice util, damn. Okay, give me the free play. Let's see the double shot kill.
Huge play here from King. That is unbelievable.
That's pretty big.
Wins them
1, 2, 3 upgrades.
GenG to be DRX to be so spread apart. And
Got
then,
1-9
you're
loss
able
bonus on
to
top of this, so they have
utilize
to
your
eco.
utility
It's a
that you
massive
have
round.
to
They're
kill
fully
Foxy
invested as
while
well.
he's
They
planting.
went for the buy to make
And
sure
as
this
good as
doesn't
Mako
happen.
is, here we go. One,
Gets a
two.
shot mid-air.
It's
Oh my
calm.
God,
Dude, he started swinging for more as well.
That's just not fair. Great stun. Great fault line from Miko. That's huge now. Now we certainly have a game. Now we definitely have a match.
This is now a real match. 7 to 7.
Yeah, this is their chance to build up a lot of econ here.
And a big change in momentum for GenG after winning that thrifty. DRX. A little bit more hesitation in their steps.
You got the orb,
Like,
okay.
yeah, the fast lane and fast execute.
Okay.
I don't think there's much that, well, other than that, just spraying through the smokes.
Okay, with that def though, he picked up the orb. With that
know,
def, he
it's,
does have
it's
his
a
ult into the
fast
next
lane. All
round,
you
so
gotta do is just shoot
the RX are
your
at least
fast
planning
lane.
into their first buy round for this one.
Maybe
Nice
yourself a
nade.
frag.
They get out of
Maybe
sight.
find
Let's see what the retake's
some
like.
fish.
This walls for
Just
the
gotta
retake's
throw
great
that,
though.
Cast that out.
That's true. Cast that net.
DRX though trying to set up some post-plant positions now, making use of the toxic screen as well from GenG. GenG goes in just to check the site. They know it's all clear. They know they're up site by tower, maybe by tree. So it comes down to the stick, and they have to be very careful off of it. Goddead just not backing off, and he will find the defuse. You did that to us.
Molly
on
came in a
Haven,
little bit
we're doing
late.
Back to you.
Yeah, the nano
Not too
there,
bad.
just a bit
We've got an
late
armor
from
rebuy,
Buzz.
and
able
we
to
have
just
to
hold
get a
it down.
gun.
Great
I'm
retake here
interested
from
to see. There's a
GenG
world where he wants to
to
upgrade. I
avoid
don't
any
think he needs
serious
to, but
damage. So now they're up 8 to 7.
okay, just checking.
DRX gonna go into mostly full buy, a couple half armors.
What's the plan with the ult here?
Taken.
You're about to see the advantage of having a brim.
Mako with his
Smoke,
orbital strike
smoke, smoke
already
means that you
because
can
he's
exec from
continuing
one
to just
area
absolutely
only.
have another whale of a
Wow.
map. He's just
Both controllers.
always just destroying people. with this
Where does the brim ult go?
And that is a good counter to King if he does deploy a Viper's Pit as well. So much space that you can
Oh, the
flush
nade's
people out
insane,
of, so
right?
it goes into the push, but King takes
Oh
Mako
my god,
out
the Omen
instead.
Flash is
King
insane.
has been unreal.
A bit of a flash too, though. Oh
Ah,
no,
no one
but
managed to
Eagle
swing
can't
on it.
quite find the fight.
Oh, God,
got
yes!
that a TS! Oh, they pitched
One-on-one.
them in! Now down to a one-on-one. RB. He still can sprint. He still can pick up the spike, but as soon as he goes in, the door
I got
will...
spike.
Oh, just playing by distance instead. Okay. Oh, he's being careful, Paper Thin.
He doesn't have any utility.
Oh, God.
Oh,
how are you
he doesn't have any tissue as well.
He's got his ult.
He's taking the tissue out of his
That's
nose.
Oh.
Super useful here.
In a one-on-one?
Oh,
Just waiting. He's
well,
got a lot
that's
of
his,
time
that's
to
his
play
good
with
luck
the clock.
charm.
So RB doesn't spot much. So let's go the other way, I suppose, and see if we can make it work. So this is tough for RB. But Eco just seems, or excuse me, Goddead just seems content to just lock it down and
It's a one-on-one.
just wait it
30
out, just see where
seconds
the
left.
plant comes down. He'll know here pretty shortly that this is definitely B.
Yeah, and RB can reposition.
And I think this is where like anything can happen because you never know where your opponent could be. In a one-on-one situation, he could be all
Yeah,
over
crazy
the
guy.
map. But he heard that spike plant.
Spike
And
planted.
that's where he's trying to catch it.
Oh, and
Now he
RB
the
has no
information.
idea.
This is huge.
Oh,
Bit of a
no,
0-point fragment just to block
could've
him
played
off
off
inside
that.
the tower. He has the flash to press him down as well. How does RB react off of this? Holds the angle, not blinded. Might just play with the rope? No. He goes forward and finds the headshot, RB!
19
What a
HP.
clutch!
He's done
Holy
it
hell.
again.
So me here
He's just been
personally, I think
incredible
once you get that
for
info and you
DRX
know he
today.
hasn't seen you,
Every
you have to
time
play
they've
off
needed
that.
him to come up with these rounds, he does.
I think
just
using the
absolutely
U2 and letting him know that
Great
you know where
awareness
he
of the
is was a
situation
mistake in my
there. Where
opinion.
he has that planted,
Could be a
you know,
tissue issue
allows
though,
him to
yeah.
react so
You're right.
quickly to attack. He's able to hide from the flashes. 0 point, who cares? You know, the fragment, yeah, it backs him off.
Look at his face.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, well, he's just
Unfazed.
yes.
Ice in his veins. This man. I was thinking if that round went towards GenG, and we might see a timeout pretty soon from Termi, but
Okay,
no.
they go for the same rounds as the pistol.
DRX.
Fast strat. Molly in
Once again,
heaven.
that individual skill rings true, and RB.
Yeah, the
Fast line
Viper
still
stops
stopping
all
their
of this
tracks,
though.
but still, somehow TS getting caught out by
Yeah,
Stacks.
let's see what the
from
Viper
other
does.
Side. Oh, Foxy. How is he doing
Foxy
this?
even
How
see
did he
him?
get on the site? Mako in to help as well. Got that trying to fire back from Generator,
Damn.
but no!
It's so fast at the moment.
DRX will win this firefight.
That forces them down to an eco as well. There's a
DRX
big
kinda
round for
showing a
DRX.
different fast B hit here. You still have the fast
I wonder,
lane, you still have the utility dump.
Foxy
from
got the most important
the
kill
tree
over
side
towards
of things,
site,
but then from the arcade
and I'm just
side,
not sure he saw him.
it's also a pinch from the rest of
I don't know if we get a
DRX,
replay,
Foxy
but
9 and others. That's how Foxy 9 able to scoot past a bunch of utility. There's the toxic screen. There's all this stuff going on. There's aftershocks. Everything's flying in his face, and he's just kind of navigating his way through there.
wait, they forced into this?
Yeah, and able to find some big kills. So
Oh, and they're going
this
for
is
the
what
same
makes
thing
DRX
again?
scary, is these
Okay, they
executes
force
on
into
this
this.
map are so difficult to deal
Echo
with. And now
takes
this
the
looks
hit.
exactly
Oh
the same
my God.
as the last round, but he's got the overdrive. He's incredible.
Oh god, they're going to get pinched pretty heavy. They got to leave the site. And now we have to retake. In terms of this though, they're taking a lot of map control in reaction to this one. Mako's on top of it. Does have his ult if it gets a little bit mad. Also one smoke if he wants to.
That double duelist, like you mentioned, weaving through the air.
Smoke goes over
now
towards
Mako,
spawn.
all he has to do is to watch that flank up by a tree.
It's good
He's got the
info.
orbital
Anyone
strike.
here to help him? No.
Oh, he's calling it right at his feet. This is danger close, but
Damn.
he's okay.
Ults
And
to
he
get
gets
out.
shot, but
His
then
teammate
cover
helps him
from
get out as
Buzz.
well. Nicely
What
done.
a team
God, they're so
play.
good in these situations.
What a blast pack for Meteor. But
Oh, but King just slips up from the other side of
King has ult if he
They
wants.
have control over the
Foxy's
site
dead.
now.
Damn,
Foxy's
nice Uto
gone.
usage.
Here
Damn, he
comes the
pushes through.
rolling Thunder. GenG continue to press in. Buzz down
Oh
to
my
2 players.
God,
DRX,
fully
that's
blind
the
as
only
well.
one left.
Damn, that was
gets cut by
impressive. This
TS.
Uto in heaven was
GenG,
really nice.
What a retake.
Stacks
what an
uses breach ult
adaptation
into
here
this
from
as well.
GenG.
I was about to
It's a
compliment.
pretty similar round
Fine.
in some
I was about to
respects
compliment
from
them and say I
DRX.
like
It isn't quite as
I like their positioning in after plants
aggressive
where they
in
try and
terms
get
of everybody,
under heaven.
just
Sorry,
going all in
just
at the very
underpass.
beginning.
It's
They
pretty
take
cool.
a kind of a
Twice now I've
pause
seen them
at the
kind of try and
beginning, and then
prioritize that with
don't
Buzz.
see- doesn't take too
Dude, this
long.
Uto in
But
heaven
Gen-
was
it's
amazing.
GenG's reaction here. That's the real story of this round.
They're not
Look at that.
gonna do this.
Yeah.
The
It's a great
molly
call from
deep and then
TS.
the
It's
nade
just, hey,
close.
Back off, or a great reaction. Back off, everybody. Play for the retake. That's the GenG office.
It's a really good
in
retake.
Gangnam. And
Okay, and they
the way
took
they
a bit of
dump
a
that
risk in
utility,
terms
I
of
mean,
buying
Fox
into
is
that
just
one,
screwed.
so
He just gets
pays
stuck
off here.
between the snake bite and the fragment. And that's great. Now, now there's that timeout you were looking for. Yeah.
They're finding those little weaknesses in DRX post-plant position. And every time they try to hold up by tower, okay, let's just drop this over there. And
What
that's,
in the
again, great
watch
thing
party?
for
There's
GenG
people with
right now is
tissue
after
in their
finding
nose.
these
That's
wins,
hilarious.
After that little bit of a comeback on the second half of even, they're
That's
starting
actually
to
incredible.
find this confidence, the fear. They're starting to shake it off. And this timeout from DRX.
So there's a story behind this.
No.
Is that so there was previously in a match, DRX Stacks is IGLing, and they've got a retake set up, and tells Foxy, don't push this angle. hold and don't push the angle. Foxy pushes the angle and dies. Stacks was not happy. So the joke was from Foxy 9 that Stacks was
Strangling.
yeah, very upset. So there is a bit of a story behind that one.
Fun little bits again.
But yeah, man, I mean that round was so good.
I'd forced them down to eco as well. What a crazy impactful round this one was.
And now they've got a great opportunity now. Showstopper.
What?
For Foxy.
Loved everything
Are
about it.
you mad?
Loved everything about it. How many ults do they want to use for this retake?
Gets
A
the
play
site.
for him to get space. Yes. the
Omen
site where the
ult
spike
goes
gets
in.
planted.
They secure over towards
GenG starting
fast.
to surround them, but
A
they are in
main.
great position to make use of
Huge
these
from
guns
Buzz
now.
getting
At
in
close
some good
range.
positions. So they read that most likely breach ult is going to go
DRX.
over towards site, and so they heavy stack over towards A main.
Doesn't hit a single person. In fact,
That's a big kill, but now they know that the person's going to go for the gun, and they
Stinger.
kind of isolated one.
And they're just trying to hold off. Oh, God, dead. He's just going to stick it, though. He's
Yeah.
already gotten an halfway. That's it.
Last player standing.
Nicely handled.
Not much you can do there as DRX. It's a good idea. They're able to
Two
avoid the
ults, right?
rolling
Unless I
thunder,
miss one.
kind
Just
of
the
at least
Omen
take
ult
that
and
ultimate
the
out of
breach
hands
ult.
of GenG for this next round. Get the plant down.
And then obviously Razor ult into the
Get
site.
a little bit of extra something out of that round. Certainly not too bad, but now this round, kind of has to go DRX's way, or else
Alright.
potentially
Money,
Look at him at
again,
3.
super low.
GenG, first
This
team
will
to
be
hit
1-9
double
on
digits
top of this and
fracture.
this as well, so they can't buy.
And
So
if
yeah,
it
it's
so
another
happens,
massive
if it
swing round.
continues this way, in this direction,
Looking for the
map
knife.
3 is very, very possible.
King's got his Viper's Pit. I was curious if he was maybe going to pop it off the rip, but it looks like he's saving it.
A little bit slower on this one.
Potential hit here,
You
maybe
The
from
yeah, the
DRX.
pace has chilled
Oh,
down
it's
a
a
little
lockdown.
bit. Ult goes in, they're
Is
waiting
this
for some kind of
real?
reaction.
That's the
Omen
question.
has to TP out.
This is
Wait, Omen's gonna sit this?
Yeah, exactly. TS maybe caught in a landslide.
Oh, he is! Now pinned down. RB.
Damn. Oh,
DRX
see, respect. I like that.
gets the
That's
spike
cool.
down. Again, though, the entire
Good nade.
squad has arrived.
Oh, good. Dude, their
And the
nades and their
utility just to
util on the
catch him off.
retakes
Oh,
are
the timing!
insane.
Foxy!
How is he here so fast?
A little bit of timing, but he does manage to get himself away with the blast pack. Now they're surrounding tower. They're trying to stick it on the site itself as well. Oh my god, the
my
shorty!
God.
The way that he jumped in the air.
Wait, the molly
Just
missed? Okay, the
throws up
nade hit though.
crosshair placement, and there it is. King got that.
Buzz in a
Oh!
1-on-1 now. Does have Viper. You got Viper ult if you wanna.
Oh,
okay, your smoke
Buzz.
blocks it. It's fine.
One more.
Oh god, what's the
Gotta hold
spam
us
like?
One more.
Swarm grenade out.
Boys, stuck it halfway. Just
Got it
one
half.
more. Nano Swarm buys a bit
Does
more
the smoke
time.
go down?
Oh my god.
Big. Oh, there's the shots. Woo!
Nicely done, yeah.
Well, this
Chose
has
to
been a
put the,
phenomenal map. The back and forth
smoke
here. I
up.
mean, again, these
Chose to put the
mollies
wall up
are
instead of
so
the
on
smoke there.
point for GenG. I mean, they're constantly finding value.
The wall kind
for
of
these fragments, for these
owned him a
snake
little
fights,
bit.
for these paint
Kind of
shells.
showed him the spike.
They're able to get
and just
RB,
the only
you know,
place that he
and
would
they're
be
able to get
defusing.
TS
So
out of
yeah,
that
smoke would have been the
lockdown, even though
better
he
choice
gets
there.
Detained. It doesn't really cause too much of an issue. It's just, you know, at the end of the day, the trades are good enough for DRX.
You reckon it was just fully done, fully on cooldown?
Up in tower.
Yeah, then he had
But
to
the rest
duel,
of
I
this
guess.
round kind of holds on by a thread for Buzz at the end with those nanos. RB just going.
Yeah, just trying new ways to play post plant, but again now, just straight into A main. GenG has put up the wall.
Well,
The bulwark off
that's
the
a
site.
lockdown over towards A main.
DRX has to back off.
They
Might
keep,
have Buzz
not saying that they're going to fully win this, but they should
lurking
do.
somewhat
Keep
towards
winning
top,
these
but
rounds where they're just so close
the
to
real
getting
key
ecos.
here is to break down
Like
King,
all the big
break
swing
down
rounds
this
at the
B
moment.
site, but the defenses are strong.
And that's one of those moments
GenG
that
are managing
hurts
to win them on
not having
defense.
the fade here. Because you don't
No
have the
one
ability to kind of lead.
Why are
the
they
way
playing
for
so
RB.
fast?
Like,
I mean,
a
they
lot of
have
this
to
you'll
play
see,
fast.
like,
They got double duelists.
prowlers that are kind of set up to.
They got double duelists. They
cover
got
the
no
side,
info
cover that door
gatherers.
for
Like the
RB.
longer the round
Front
goes
of
on, the worse their
At
kind of
least
comp gets in
Goddead
terms of.
has the flash, he has the 0
There's
point
4
for
places
himself.
that people could have, like,
DRX doesn't really have that.
4 places that people could have pushed against them.
GenG knows his
Right, they
limits.
just don't have info across the map to take it slow. They kind of got to take the fight to them.
He's kind of slipped the net.
So smart.
They have no idea that he's here, but because he was too low, Meteor will be able to walk away with that one for free.
Remaining.
A third
That
frag
was an
now.
answer moment.
And Stacks trying to get the plan in, but 30 seconds left, and they
He's
are
getting a
all
lot
over
of kills.
him.
Might be able to get his ult
Just
into one of
waiting
these
for
last
the
rounds as
peaks to
well.
come out. Oh! Fortunately, the angles will not favor him in this
Right,
moment.
that resets them
GenG
fully. 1-9 on
takes
top of
a
all
round
of this.
I mean, that was kind of an off buy as well for GenG, so
Yeah, so
they're able to now bank up enough money that they can squeeze
I'm not
out
gonna say it because I
full buy.
always
GenG,
mess
or
up
excuse me,
teams when I
DRX has
say it,
to
but you lot know what I'm
cut
thinking.
funds to make sure they have enough for, you know, to try to force overtime potentially if they can't win this thrifty. So we could very well be looking at a Pearl. We could finally see somebody take a map.
I heckin' love Valorant.
Yeah, me too,
I
man.
feel
This has been really good.
I'm out of here.
Got back on pistols on DRX, and well, that's very likely match point. A possible Pearl. I still don't want to count out
Okay,
DRX.
they picked up the orb. They
No,
picked up the orb to
You
get
never can.
breach ult into this round. That means they want to use it.
You never know when they're just gonna dial magic and just, you know, dial up some serious.
Because otherwise they would have picked it up on
serious
Mako and they would have planned for the
power.
round after. So
one away from the lockdown.
yeah, they're
it
using breach ult
was.
into this round.
So if they
Or
can
at least
find
they
a
want to
way
have it in case they
squeeze
do.
that in, they might be able to sneak this
In case they, like,
out.
get some
They've got
kills.
a pretty good read on the map potentially. If if the timing gets funky,
No.
if TS and Meteor had pushed out here, this could have been a disaster for DRX.
Well, Mako is watching the angle. They might be walking into the
early A main,
slaughterhouse, though. Meteor is ready. He's jiggling. Paint shell's out
Strong
now.
nade.
RB looking to
Oh,
press
it's such a
forward.
strong nade.
TS has the cross, and it's easy to track onto
Enemy
this.
remaining.
Okay,
Trades
definitely
on
not
top,
using the breach ult
trades
into this one
lead
now.
Stacks.
30 seconds left.
The last one left. Can you do this? You have a Phantom.
It's 2. Crossfire was
the
good
other
and they had
side.
to like
So
run
last
forward
point
to
ready
avoid
for
the
his
nade.
team
Yeah, he did great.
Peek off of. Oh, he's made a noise.
Yeah, he
They
doesn't have a
know
lot
now.
of time.
Tries to go up the stairs too, but oh,
Okay, 2 chances.
effective.
Chat.
Yeah,
DRX
just a
won
great hold
both
here from
pistols,
GenG. I
by
mean,
the way.
DRX kind of overthinking themselves
Just
in this
as a
round.
little heads up for this one.
B was open. Had
Yes.
stacks gone that way,
DRX
I mean,
have
they
a
didn't
lot of
receive
ults for this,
much
though.
contact, if any, over there. So I'm a bit surprised that they pull off of that idea and then try to go for this A crunch. I mean, certainly they get some kills.
They
do
got
some
eco,
damage, but
true.
at the end
but
of the day, you need
still
rounds
stands.
at this point.
That's,
It has to be rounds.
that's a them problem.
It has to be rounds. The timeouts have been spent.
I'm just reminding us.
And could this be it, Paper Thin? Could this be the first map that DRX drops in this entire league play of VCT Pacific?
We're going to see the dish.
GenG.
Yeah, the dish push for DRX. We haven't seen this yet, so this is an interesting crunch that DRX is going to set up. This A main push has to work for DRX.
Boy.
If they're going to get this
It's
done.
the
Oh, GenG, DRX trying to resist
it's the
it, but
rounds
Eco
that they
comes
used
up
against them.
huge!
Holy
A triple
hell.
kill!
Nicely
Foxy
done.
9, the last one
They
left
go
to
for
keep
the
the
pinch.
dreams alive.
Pretty much the same version that DRX used against them as well.
Got the showstopper.
Oh, finally
The
comes
spike
in
is
as well,
away from
1v2.
him, outside of reach.
Sorry, 1v2,
A
otherwise we're
single
going
step
pole.
into the green gas, and that could
1v3,
be
yeah.
his life.
Even.
I mean, he's got the showstopper, so
This is it.
maybe he can
First map
bot
loss?
into the
Yeah.
showstopper here and
That's right.
pray that he's able to kind of suss King out.
All right, corner cleared. They spray.
43 HP on this as well.
This is
Has
it.
his ult.
This is it, Clinton.
He's got to find this. This has to work.
There it goes. Viper
Okay.
gone.
That's the ult
1
con.
HP. Because of the decay. Eco holding the ankle, double stacked up.
This
Foxy,
is too much. The higher lower.
If you can do this. But no.
Yeah. Again, nicely done.
Virtually impossible.
Right.
And Eco
Oh, it is.
with the 4th kill in the round. The first map taken off of DRX.
Huge performance here from GenG. You'll love to see it. Their defender side was much better than most against DRX. That was a very well-read half. They were constantly harassing GenG, particularly with those mollies, constantly displacing DRX with those mollies. I mean, just phenomenal.